Hello there. These messages are for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of June 16th. So Aries, it looks like you've got the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is all about tradition, and it kind of represents established systems, institutionalized values, and basically like structure and what we view as traditional or sometimes it can be about almost like a hierarchy, or if you're in like a large corporation, sometimes you can view this as the rules and the structure that are in place. And then we've got the Queen of Wands reversed. So you guys could be feeling kind of confined by something that is traditional, or there's some structures in place that are making you feel a little off balance here, or something that's making you feel like you're not able to stand out the way that you normally do. The Queen of Wands reverse can sometimes indicate like a lack of confidence or self-doubt, or feeling like I said, you just can't be yourself. You've got a struggle going on. There could be like an internal conflict where traditional values and established structures are being challenged by, some of your personality traits, or something that you're looking at is making you kind of feel like you can't be yourself. The Queen of Wands is typically all about charisma, knowing what she wants. She's outspoken, very confident. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this, because the Queen of Wands, we all embody the both the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands energy. So with this Queen being reversed, it's something that's making you feel a little bit stifled. Perhaps there's something that's making you feel like some of your qualities are being rejected. Your message for the week, though, is to persevere. You're going to make it. You've got this beautiful renewal card. There's something that might spark your interest this week, even though this energy is here. There's something that is going to spark your attention, or spark your creativity and your imagination again, in order to flip this Queen of Wands back upright, because that's a very powerful card. And you've got gasoline here, and those are my homemade cards. But gasoline, think about that. It's all about something that's starting your engines. That's kind of what I thought of when I saw that. You could also be dealing with some yard work. Sometimes gasoline reminds me of that, because when I do yard work, I always have to fill everything with gas first. Observe came up as well. So there may be some things in your life that you want to observe, like what is making you feel sometimes like you're losing your spark, or like you want to give up. Is there something that's making you feel kind of rejected? The energy is here for the renewal. So we go from this darker energy to this light, bright energy. This card is all about literally going within and kind of renewing yourself, kind of giving yourself a chance to get back to brass tacks and become that Queen of Wands who you truly are. Perhaps you need a little bit of TLC, or a little bit of your, giving time to yourself, making yourself feel like whole again, basically. I did notice this here, like the chakras are highlighted. Perhaps you want to go online and just Google a chakra cleansing and just kind of listen to that. That might help relax you and make you feel a little bit more aligned with yourself. You do have magnify your intentions here. Choose a specific goal to work toward. Your energy is spread out among too many ideas. Please bring your focus back to the key intention and let your angels help. So there are some things that you might need to kind of examine in order to figure out where these feelings are coming from, and then go into this renewal energy and just give some time to your personal care, your pour that love and attention back into yourself, and you'll start feeling more like yourself again. I also have wine here, so if some of you enjoy wine, that usually reminds me of things that help us kind of relax and hear our own thoughts. Of course, if you're not a drinker, then that would be your champagne of choice, which I joke sometimes with my friends. It can be your tea of choice if you like herbal tea, if you like, a cup of coffee, anything, that makes you feel like you can kind of unwind a little bit. You need some time to decompress, I feel, in this situation, whatever's going on in your circumstances. You do have victory though, because you've got the Chariot card at the end of, I didn't mean to say the end, so perhaps at the end of the week you will be feeling victorious, but that was at the bottom of the deck. And the Chariot card's all about willpower, determination, self-control, a drive to succeed and overcome obstacles. So whatever's going on this week, you will end up victorious. You will end up being able to move forward and succeed and overcome any obstacles. It suggests a clear sense of direction. So I feel like that is what you have to do. Even if you've been feeling a little bit confused about something, or if you felt like an idea is rejected, or you're feeling a little bit rejected, your message is persevere, tap into your Queen of Wands energy, magnify your intentions. When we have a goal, we want to be sure to really truly focus on it in order to bring it to fruition. But you've got victory for sure. What energies are coming towards Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising the week of June 16th, Spirit? Show us what energies can Aries expect. Thank you. Stillness. Stillness might be something that you do need to, like I was saying, kind of giving yourself some TLC. I said the champagne of choice, meaning you don't have to drink, of course, but wine came up. You might need some relaxation, or sitting by a lake, or going for a hike, getting out in nature. Something that will help you kind of really hone in on your intentions, or really be able to help you understand what it is you need to focus on. What is your advice, Spirit, for Aries for the week of June 16th? Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You guys could have gone through something that felt like a wake-up call, or something that shifted your traditional beliefs, or something that made you look at things in a totally different way. Busy times, multitasking. Yeah, you guys are very busy. That's also highlighted in this card. It says, take charge of your schedule during the busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. I feel like you guys are going to be really busy this week. Aries, you usually like being busy, but like I said, you do need to take some time to kind of look within yourself in order to help you tap back into the Queen of Wands energy. A lot of cards popped out for the advice, so I am going to take them and just read them to you. Wellness is here, the recovery of health and wellness. So some of you may be feeling a little under the weather perhaps, and this week you're going to start feeling better as long as you give yourself some TLC. Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Perhaps you guys are going through something where your emotions have been wounded a little bit, but like I said, you've got that renewal energy, so that's beautiful. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. And then spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. I feel like this week you are going to come out of any confusion or anything that's making you feel like you've been rejected, or making you feel like you've lost your spark. You're going to get that back this week, and you have victory here. So that's beautiful. Whatever's going on, Aries, just know that you need to take a little bit of time for yourself, recharge your batteries, and that stillness or reflection can really help you come out of any of those feelings. Just persevere as soon as you set your intentions, and you'll be able to create that spark again, and victory is yours. Thanks so much for being here. I hope that was helpful. I'll talk to you soon.